All right, we got one more week down. Big snowy, cold week. So hopefully the weather's going to turn. I mean, I think I say that every week. The weather's going to turn and we'll get some good weather. But I'm pretty confident we're getting close to that hump where we're going to get some good weather. So this week, what I wanted to talk about, and I got to give Scott credit for the idea here. I don't think he knows that he's getting credit for it. But after our run on Saturday, our long run on Saturday, I was talking with Scott and he said, this long run, see how he can get through them in his races. He can get through those longer races because he always has this vision of his wife at the finish with a beer for him. And so that visualization really helps him get through those longer races. And so I thought that was a good time to talk about visualization in sports. Visualization is a technique that a lot of elite athletes, whether it be football, the Olympics, any of our skiers, jumpers, things like that, and runners especially use to improve their performance. And visualization is really nothing more than seeing yourself in your mind be successful before you actually are. And it's really simple concept. Basically for what I do at least is in the morning, close my eyes, spend 2 minutes and thinking about that point of the race where it's really tough and seeing myself be successful at that. As humans, I think human nature, and I'm included in myself, there's so many times we think about things of, I could never do that. It's a hilly part of the race. I'm gonna hurt so bad when I do that. Or that race is really long. I'm never gonna be able to make it that far. I'm never gonna be able to be that fast. Well, if we keep on putting those thoughts in our minds, that's exactly what happens is we don't go that fast, or we are tired when on the top of the hill. On the flip side, if we actually visualize ourselves being successful, doing some of those things, it's pretty crazy, but time and time again, it's proven that we actually will become successful when we do those things. And so for me, again, it's just 2 minutes in the morning, close my eyes. If there's a hilly portion of a race that I know I'm doing, just seeing myself be successful, making it up that hill, getting to the top and charging on because I did it so well. The other one is to look at the end of the race, crossing that finish line, what that finish line is going to be like, and really just visualizing that last 100 meters, that last quarter miles, thinking about how great I'm feeling and how great of a race I'm having, how much I'm smiling, how much people are cheering, and all those things. And the more and more that you visualize yourself being successful, the more likely that you actually will be successful. I've used this many times. Like I said, for my Ironmans, I use this, and as I've told people, I crossed that Ironman finish line at least 50 times before I actually crossed it in real life. And it was just as great as I thought it was going to be. And so when you visualize and continue to visualize and keep on putting those positive thoughts in your mind, you're going to be a lot more successful than doing what I do and a lot of people do, saying, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to accomplish that. So my recommendation for everyone is, find a time, find a place where it can be quiet. I know for any of you others who have kids like me, finding that quiet time isn't exactly the easiest thing. But finding a place, and again, it's just lay down, close your eyes for a couple minutes, and think about a part in the race where you thought it was going to be challenging, but put yourself in that race and put yourself being positive and having a great finish, having a great push up the hill. You're feeling great, you're breathing great, your stride is the best stride you've ever had. And if you put yourself in those situations and you continue to do this visualization throughout the next few weeks here, when you actually get to race day, it's going to be a significant difference on how successful you're going to be. So again, it's going to be nicer weather coming up. I promise it. I'm visualizing that nicer weather. So we'll see everyone on Wednesday.